we're not walking across the bridge. We're just going to yell at him from back here.
But I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if you want to risk it. I mean, you've already risked enough, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want another body or what?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the Jewel of Judgment anymore, so.
Awkward.
I don't know if the pattern. I don't know if I'm. I'm a little bit stronger than last time, but I don't know. Oh, I have equalization.
Oh
no.
She's like, I should walk the pattern. My brain.
I'm a little bit stronger than last time.
You feel yourself weakening before the new pattern for some reason.
I mean, I have a assistant reroll to help. That's all I have.
Yeah.
And I've got a limited retrieve.
Tomorrow.
I mean, if you're not feeling it, you know how to get here. So if you ever want to do it in the future, it can be done.
Okay. Maybe I leave it for some other time.
Okay. I pull out the trump of the firewall. Grab hold.
What a convenient place to bring new players to, and it's their time to go.
Yeah.
And you can give them a nice ice torque in the meantime. Anyway. Right. You pull out your cards, concentrate on them, get the R2 to latch onto you, and you go back. You're back at the firewall. Then you can walk back into Clem's. So it's a complicated way to do a loop.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, do we want to go and see if there's anybody influencing the outside of the wall, or do we want to go into the wall and see what's going on?
Well, we might as well go into the wall, because the wall's not that wide anyway across unless it's changed. So
all right, let's go inside.
So we can just go inside and have a look.
No problem. You guys go in there. It looks like the broken pieces of pattern and stuff. Imagine if they were flotsam on top of an ocean, and the ocean waves are slowly pushing them away from the inn, for example.
So your pattern is basically becoming dominant,
and at the same time that these it's very slow pushes, very like it goes forward a couple inches, goes back almost as far, so it's getting like a millimeter everything. But you notice the same time that the pieces of the broken pattern kind of getting swept out is when the firewall goes whoa, whoa. So like pieces, boom, it's all simultaneous. Whatever that means. Oh, and everybody give me a pattern lore roll for something. Yana make her learn, Yana make her learn, Yana make her learn. In the USA, if you ever want to get punched in the face, sing Christmas songs when it's not close to Christmas. Somebody will punch you in the face.
I'll definitely be in line.
See?
I punch people just for singing Christmas songs, even at Christmas.
That's fair. So, nobody made it. Excellent. Think whatever you want. I'm surprised James Fulton doesn't have his pattern lore up to 80 or something already.
I had never make it.
Perfect. Oh, there you go then. Don't forget. Oh, with that roll, don't forget your reverse dice.
What, 77 to 77?
Exactly. Got to get them to burn through those quicker. Anyway, that's one thing Matt complains about is sometimes he'll miss a roll like that. Because after you've rolled something else, then it's obviously too late to reverse dice that thing that you rolled last. Or if we've moved on in the scene, it's too fucking late. So, gotta be Johnny on the spot.
Fuck. Okay. So, oh fuck. Okay.
You guys are standing within the wall of fire. And it burns.
So it looks like it's a product of the wall, not of anyone influencing it then.
Looking around, you don't see anybody outside of it and dressed in black robes going, ah. You don't.
Right, that's what it's kind of.
If
but
there
it's slowly
was somebody
pushing
like
outward.
that. Pardon?
It's slowly pushing outward or inward?
Out.
Oh, I've made it powerful. Got it. Okay. So that's why there has to be a Logris to counteract its pushing out.
You notice that while you're in the flames and stuff, the flames kind of like every now and then, it's a minuscule amount, they almost kind of flicker like they're working on staying on.
Maybe I am the destroyer of universes next. I've upgraded. So if this is pushing out, it might start slowly destroying real shadows. And
unfortunately, none of you guys know jack shit about pattern lore, so yeah.
I don't think it'd be, well, unless there was no sign of a huge, nasty shadow storm outside there, so that would be sweeping across the lands.
Like a Doc Fulton.
We should pop outside and see if Fiona's servant dude is out there, who I forgot his name because I wrote it down and
had a servant dude out there?
Yeah. He was watching the wall for a while because Fiona was here. I step outside the wall.
Where was Fiona?
He says it's Doc Fulton goes through the wall. He can still hear you, though. It's just, you're inside the fire.
I don't know. Like, I was going to try to contact her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Show somebody pick up Doc Fulton and run off with him while you guys are staying there. No, Doc, give me no modifier. Give me a amazingly good, like at a quarter or less luck roll to have that dude that you forgot the name of hanging out.
Just by 30.
Close. Okay. Yeah, he's not there, just hanging out, hoping your ass will come out of the wall of fire someday.
I want to go over to like where we were sitting and see if there's a bug there still.
Probably. You left one there?
No, didn't. I thought he did.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. You left it there.
Yeah.
Still there.
Hey, this is Doc Fulton. Are you there? Come in.
How to discover that your listening devices have been found.
How goes?
Let's see.
You going to start relaying the news?
So, is Fiona okay? Have you found her yet? I'm only trying to help. That's it. I'm going to take out Fiona's card and concentrate on it.
Right. Call was refused, but there's somebody there, but the call was refused without trying to identify it, as far as you can tell with your excessively limited knowledge on the Trumps.
Okay.
It's the Trump equivalent of an old-fashioned phone when it rings, picking it up and dropping it back on the cradle. For all of our younger viewers, it's like not having caller ID and just declining the call. There you go. Got to put it in terms these young'uns will understand because they've never seen a celluloid telephone. I watched a video where two of them were given like 3 minutes to figure out how to work it, and they couldn't.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's a rotary dial.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they didn't get it. I'm guessing they would have
Linda
gotten
finds those videos where they give kids old stuff to. She quite likes them and finds them easy. She keeps telling me about them.
See, here's the other thing though too, is I'm wondering if we could find the Shadow Academy if we went exploring for it.
Cool. I'll be right back while you guys.
In what way? As in, you mean the one that got severed off, or you mean another version of it, or?
Well, if it was made, that means that there should be a shadow of it somewhere in here then too. So I'm wondering if we could walk to it.
Yeah, quite possibly. It's not it wasn't a huge location, so.
And it would be easy to find since it's a smaller location. We wouldn't be
Yes.
like, like somewhere in the world.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
But is there anything else you'd want to do except for like just explore out here and make sure there's nothing else of interest or value in this zone?
I just remembered I need to get myself another communication bracelet.
Mhm.
Oh, so we should probably go back and get that then first.
Before we get too far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty far down the rabbit hole.
It will be useful to have a new one.
Mm-hmm. Although I think if you look at the list, you guys are quite low on them, if memory serves.
It says there's 2.
So let's go back. I pull out my card of the embassy and we trump back to the embassy.
2 minutes later, it opens up. You guys step on through to the other side.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah. So, no problem.
That's
You guys are back in the embassy. The elf girl comes out and she grabs hold of Obed and drags his ass off.
Okay.
Children.
She ends up asking a bunch of questions.
Yep.
That only McKay would know.
Mm-hmm.
And then tearful hugging and some acceptance, although she thinks your new body is, quote, gross. She hopes you can trust her.
I hope one day to be able to look like I used to look. I don't know if it'll be possible or what, but yes.
She hits you and tells you you had better.
Mm-hmm.
It's a normal girl hit. She's not trying to fucking cripple you or something.
And as I told Elwyn, I've lost all my magic abilities, so I can no longer do things like change where gates are going, so I wouldn't be able to get the 2 of you back to MMO land anytime soon via a gate.
I'm sure Doc Fulton can do that.
Don't know. As far as I know, nope. I'm not aware of anybody else having the knowledge of gate and time like I did.
Check with him and tell him that he'd better for doing this to you. We have people we need to visit soon.
Yes. How are the children going?
She brings you to them. They're walking around age already. They're not growing as fast here as they do in MMO land, but
Still
it's okay.
faster. Still faster than normal, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
They look like they're 2s or 3s, and they're coming up and grabbing your pants and looking at you. And they're probably 6 months old.
Yep. Okay.
She's pretty happy about that.
That's good.
Yeah, she doesn't want to go through the fucking sleepless night bullshit.
No.
For the servants, I mean. Anyway, so yeah. Eventually, after McKay's gone for a couple hours, he finally drags his ass back. Comes into the room. He looks just goofy and dumb, which is funny because he's got like this huge intellect in there. So yeah, it's like having Mongo as a traveling companion from Blazing Saddles.
It could be useful actually if you need to infiltrate somebody. They would don't think you are anything special.
Yeah, true.
Uh-huh.
But on the reverse side of it, those people that did know me, if I was trying to get stuff done,
Yeah.
not going to help. All right, I'll go get a bracelet. I'll attach it to their bracelet, so it'll get encrypted, etc., and get connected, etc.
You do all that.
Yep. I'll mark down off the bracelets. Oh,
Would
have
you
you
like to
visited?
download the standard encryption pack? Yes.
Have you visited the robot at all recently, Doc?
No.
Nobody cares about Sad Robot.
Oh, I saw the sad robot not so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed okay.
Still there? Still going?
Yeah, still there, still sad.
No. I need to. Where are we? Beastkin. Edit.
Want to go outside?
What?
Hold on, I'm going to see if the cat's fucking with me.
Okay.
Hate the cat so much. So, what are you guys doing now? It pretends to want to go out, but when you try to let it out, it won't go out. It should be named Brexit.
So, we ready to go do something?
Mm-hmm.
Do what?
Okay. Right. See, like, as much as I want to, like, I wouldn't mind exploring Canada. I have a feeling that there's not much else there.
No.
Mm.
And unless we tried to go south for a while, but we don't have, unless we had some means of fast transport.
Well, that's why I'd fly the Zardos head and we fly through Shadow to get to there.
Mm-hmm. We just have to keep an eye out for civilization that we don't freak the people out.
True. I mean, also, at that point, though, I wouldn't mind if, like, do you know anybody else would want to come with?
To where?
What
To do any traveling?
Why?
Well, I mean, because if other people are there, like,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, the twins would like. Oh, Alana was saying that she wants to go back to MMO land shortly.
oh, does she?
And that would, yes, and that would probably involve taking the children as well.
Oh, so, all the children?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her. Probably because their fathers are back in MMO land.
Okay, and they can't use Clems then because
No,
of the kids, right?
no. They just can't. They can't use claims. The twins can't use claims. I had to take them there via the giant Elvish gate.
So, well, they've been doing things for a while. Are they willful? Are they strong? Can they take it?
Well, as in, do you think if they could potentially walk the pattern?
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to take non-Doras or non-us via a trump yet? I felt that there would potentially be a time when it would be possible, but it was not something I had learned when I tried to do it when I was experimenting.
To bring people through Trump that don't have the ability to?
Yes.
No. However, I'm wondering if we use Clems and say Last Chance Saloon, if we pop up there, they should be able to take that there because they can go through zones, which means that they can go into the mechanism, which means that they can try to walk that pattern.
So
which would actually be better than the Amber pattern because that pattern is hardwired for here, which would give them bonuses here.
Yeah, so after they went to MMO land, when it was time to leave, I tried taking them via Clems to see if that would work, to get them from Clems back here, to see if that was a potential way. It did not work. They just stayed there.
Oh, the kids stayed, but
Yeah, the twins didn't.
I thought the twins could use Clems. I thought they'd been
No, they
using
cannot.
Clems.
No, they have not.
Well, if they walk pattern, they should be able to.
Yes, but how would we get them there in the first place to be able to do that?
Well, that's why we get the Flying Zardos head, and then I walk Shadow to get to them, and then. I mean, if we give them Santa suits, like we can go to Canada, and depending on how big Canada is, I don't know. Which is why it would be better if we like.
However, you're forgetting one very critical bit.
What's that?
Who can walk the pattern?
Who can walk the pattern?
What do you mean?
Only those of the blood of amber can walk the pattern.
But we don't know if, like...
I'd rather experiment with someone that wasn't the twins if to find that out.
True. I mean, I feel you. I wasn't trying to make them guinea pigs.
I know you weren't.
I
I know
was
you
just
weren't
trying
trying
to
to.
make,
I think you had forgotten that critical bit.
He's a doctor, damn it. He needs humans to experiment on.
So wait.
People that aren't of the blood of amber cannot walk the pattern and cannot walk the logos.
Then how come... So Maddie walked it.
We don't know if she
You
did.
don't, yeah.
But there was no glowing essence of her, because she does have an essence, though, at this point. And wouldn't that still be in the middle of the pattern at the castle, which other people have traveled? And
No,
wouldn't...
the Maddie potentially, due to how Maddie became human.
Oh, because of the AI.
No, because of us.
Well, because of... Well, right.
Remember, it was only after she became human that we took her to Israel. It was a combination of her dueling someone and then Mildred asserting her will on reality, basically, and that caused Maddie to become human. Very true. Potentially Maddie contains Mildred's DNA. So Maddie, that's the thing we don't know. So Maddie may have Mildred's DNA and therefore have the blood of amber. Be considered the blood of amber. We don't know that. That's one of the things we're trying to work out. And whether or not Janice believed that, which is why Janice took her there to walk the pattern.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, I can take other people with me through Shadow.
Yes. That's good.
So, I mean, we could hop on a train and just...
You guys are in the Australian embassy talking, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's two guys being brought in by one of the rhino-headed guards. You don't recognize them. Definitely look like Doras. They're kind of dressed like in survivalist type clothing, camouflage. They have looks like rifles, assault rifles and stuff. They're kind of looking around like, not sure what's going on type of looks. They see you guys go, hi. They ignore Obed. He has that effect on people. She's a little scary. They look at Doc Fulton for somebody more reassuring.
Can I help you?
Are you in charge of this place? Because we just showed up into town and we got told to come here. They said that they would give us a place to sleep and food and stuff.
This is who's in charge.
Oh, they say, we want to stay here, sleepy, okay?
How did you get here?
They didn't expect a complete sentence. Gated?
Rightio. So all right, but where did you appear? In the town, outside, in the forest?
No, out. We're out in the forest.
Okay.
Is it okay if we stay? If not, we'll go. We're not
No,
looking for any trouble. We just haven't.
No. I'm just wanting to get an idea of how you got here, etc., to get an understanding of what's going on.
Brian, Tom, he says, pointing.
Okay. Have you been to many other zones?
Empathy rolls.
Bumble.
They seem sexually attracted to Obed.
Well, that's not unusual.
Is that Nerf Humble? Excellent.
Yes.
You guys are really at the top of your game here.
Well, we don't care where you're from. We don't want to go loot your world or anything. We're not looking for that.
No.
Oh,
Great.
I'm assuming we don't feel a connection to these people, Logan?
No.
Have you seen the green AI at all?
Are there AIs around here?
No, not around here.
Not that we've seen.
Okay. These guys are not really relaxed. They're doing their best to keep their hands away from their weapons, but they've got their rifles slung, so it's pretty much just a quick, and then you get the experience full auto in a hallway, which is not a good thing.
Have you eaten recently?
We can eat.
let's go eat together.
All right.
Yeah,
Cthulhu? Yeah, they don't say anything about the animal-headed people and stuff. Apparently, they're completely unreadable. They both look like they're in their late 20s, early 30s, military haircuts.
So what happened to you?
They both take a bite of food. Down, exploring,
Boring stuff, yeah.
Mhm.
So is the halfway in up and running again?
See if they fucking have any idea about that. Don't know that place, sorry.
Okay.
Can I do psychoanalysis roll on them to see?
You want to start asking them about their mother and if they masturbate in the shower and stuff like that? Is that what
No,
you're
but
saying?
I can just see like how they react to everything around them and what like their posture is and stuff like that.
That would be more empathy, just seeing their reactions. Otherwise, you got to start doing things like bringing out Rorschach things and go, what does this look like to you?
You know that you can do that much more subtly.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
You can, but these guys definitely look like they are ready to
Nervous?
massacre everybody if they have to. It
Okay.
doesn't look like they're any strangers to ultra-violence to you.
So
You know,
I'm just
even-
curious. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, even the way they sit, they're close to the wall, but they're not hemmed in. They're making sure that there's no talk of, oh, you want to take off your weapons and stuff. They're like, no, we're fine. That kind of thing. So they're extremely leery.
Mm.
So first time here?
Oh, they both nod. Seems nice.
I-
Your town? What?
What's that?
Your town? His town? They nod at Obed, who's just sitting there going,
Kinda. You guys look like you guys fresh from action. Were you like running from something? Are you okay? Or are we gonna expect trouble? That's why I'm asking.
take a card. They go, nothing's after us. We're just cautious.
Sure, I understand that. That's, god damn it. Oh, cruel fate. Bad guy, the GM's choice, gets 4 cards.
Yeah.
Magic item goes bye-bye.
Yeah. Do you have any magic items?
Probably not.
Right. Then it goes to Pete and Yana, who wants to sacrifice something for the greater bad.
I don't have anything.
Sure,
And
one
it
of the torques
over
goes
to-
away.
One of the torques goes away?
Yeah, they're self-replicating anyway.
God damn you, Chris. Take a card for extreme stubbornness.
Nice thinking.
Bad, man. What a fucking save. All right. Evil cock monkey. All right. They eat their food and keep an eye out. They watch it being prepared and stuff. I mean, these are cautious, on edge motherfuckers. They looked a lot less on edge till they met you guys, and then it's like, rah, rah, rah.
Do they look real?
No, they're kind of freaked out by how real you guys look, but they're too polite to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you look so real? That'd be a fucking weird question during dinner. Nope.
All right.
Nope. They basically they're not looking for any trouble, but they're also not looking to make close personal friends. They're just kind of exploring and shit. Apparently.
Okay.
Like, do they look like
Human, brown hair, brown eyes, pretty average. Hardened.
do they look like they're going to cause trouble? Like, I want to get like a whole.
Hard to say, especially with your fucking empathy rolls.
Okay.
You guys suck.
Yep.
You're pretty sure that they're gonna fuck Obed soon. Yeah, not saying that they don't think the crazy lady is pleasant to look at, but you know, apparently they have some weird thing for Obed.
Oh, and since we're having dinner and it's kind of formal, I'm going to try to. Hold on here.
Cram some bacon up your ass real quick.
Yep. Gonna work on that shit.
Mm-hmm. The butt bacon episode. I still remember that.
I fail my palace etiquette.
He's like, oh, I need croutons. They look at him like, croutons.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
They're good for you.
Okay. Crunchy. Yeah. So how long?
No, is there anything?
Long time? Short time? Seems nice. They say to Obed.
Yeah. Few years.
All right. There's not a lot of conversation because they apparently don't want to give up any information, so they're not asking any. They eventually settle on the weather. It seems really nice here, weather-wise.
Yeah, that's been all right. Where the place you came from had the seasons started going wonky for a bit?
No.
All right, and so there wasn't any weird stuff starting to happen, places starting to fall apart or anything like that.
No.
Okay, interesting. We noticed that happening in a few zones, so we were trying to work out how widespread it was.
We noticed that it looks like it's coming into early fall here.
Yeah.
But the weather's pleasant.
Yeah, weather is.
A lot of strange weather here. Or?
Yeah.
Just in multiple zones, we saw strange weather starting to occur.
Real strange.
All right. They finish up eating and stuff. They definitely put away a lot of food. Like we are on a 5,000 calorie a day diet and use it all type of food.
Sure.
Do you need any supplies?
Sure, we could take a look.
What do you need?
I don't know what you have. Not a whole lot. I mean, maybe, you know.
This is late 19th century, mid 19th century, as you would have seen coming through the town.
They nod. Why are all the humans called Australians here?
Because they'd never encountered humans previously.
Is there Australians around?
Yes.
Okay.
I go like I'm presenting a prize on The Price is Right.
Toward Obed?
Yeah.
He doesn't even sound Australian. They just look at you like, yeah, okay, great.
So you're familiar with Australians, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hmm.
The
good
do
drinkers.
you pardon? Yeah. Do you recall the world that you originated from if it had Europe?
Yes, it
Okay.
did.
Good.
Hmm.
I've been trying to work out if everybody all Doras came from the same zone or same world or whatever. As we've noticed, some of these zones don't have Europe, for example. The continental mass of Europe doesn't exist.
No, we've got standard 9 continents.
9 continents.
The other guy looks at him and he shuts his fucking pie hole.
Interesting. So that potentially means you actually came from a different location to us.
So what about the gear? Says the one
Yeah,
who.
as I said, what do you need?
I don't know what they've got. Maybe some local spending money or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you need food? Do you need, some?
It's just some spending cash. We can buy our own food in town and stuff.
Yeah, okay, sure.
They look at you.
I go and get some money for them.
All right, yeah. They take it. They thank you. They're very polite, but
Mm-hmm.
they're on guard just in case this is all one big fucking trap.
Mm-hmm.
They thank
I
you,
understand,
and
but we're trying to be hospitable as well.
we appreciate your hospitality. They say carefully.
Hmm.
Sure.
Of course.
We'll remember that.
And you guys are
Yes,
Brian and Tom.
Brian, Tom, and because you said there's 3, right, Logan?
2.
Oh, 2. Brian and Tom. So this
Brian,
is-
Tom, and Joseph look in the distance. They both look over like, is he fucking with us? Is this some sort of trap?
So this is Joshua McKay, and I'm Doc Fulton, and you know who she is. So
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, we'll get going then. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
They leave peacefully. They get in
I was
this.
just going to say, just be careful in regards to. I'm assuming you're familiar with the repercussions in different zones of using technology or magic that's outside the realms of the standard bounds.
One of them says, agents. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But sometimes you get some good stuff when you.
Yes, sometimes you can get good stuff off the agents.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's that risk versus reward thing you always got to weigh up.
Yeah.
They're really easy to take out.
Agents?
Oh, yeah. Try some traps. They don't even fucking look for them. They just march in.
But what
So,
about
yeah.
the whole replication?
You don't stick around forever, he says.
No.
They leave.
Mm-hmm.
Shows them kind of go and try to keep their head on a swivel all the way out of the place. Yeah, they got some money. They wander into town.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, nice folks.
Next time we could like really set this up as a trap for foreigners, you know?
I was so liking the fact that no other Doras knew about this place.
Yeah, but who sent them to us?
Oh, they
No,
may have come across the gate that came here.
Oh,
They may have found a similar book to what we found that led us to this place in the first place.
yeah.
The book about the children of Zeus.
Hmm.
So, but I didn't want to probe too much on that because I doubted they would come clean and it might have revealed stuff.
Yeah.
Since I'm being fairly closed about the whole situation.
I'm sure we will become best friends in the future.
Hey, Guardiana. So that little encounter aside,
So, do we want to go to? Do we
You
want
wanna
to bring?
Go, talk.
I was going to say, do we want to bring him to MMO, but without, we could end up anywhere. I
Yes.
can't pinpoint bring anybody yet. I don't know how to do
Yeah.
that.
you can do it. Another better than bringing two small children with you, going to somewhere.
Yeah, let's just break them. They probably die, and Cheshire's lives will get much easier.
Oh, he'd lose a bunch of sanity from that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's starting a new life, so like it's tiresome to have these old kids with you all the time.
Yeah, point.
Not quite like that, but
You disappoint me, Joshua.
So back to what do we want to do now? Now we have everything that we need.
yes, good question. Well, as you said, whether or not you wanted to see if we could find one of these other locations with
What
that new
locate?
ability, or
Oh,
with
for-
that new ability of yours. There were several that we spitballed about to see if we could find them.
Oh, like the other shadows?
Yeah.
You want to get funky, I see.
Well, as long as we're inside the firewall, we're still, and we got Clems as a fallback, and we've got the Trumps as a fallback.
Very true. So you want to go? Do you want to go like look for the Shadow Academy? It's nice and small.
Yeah, my only concern about that is if we do not change into children, the guards we may have a limited time before we need to leave again before the guards will come and hassle us. If we change into children, fine, we're set.
We can pretend we are teachers.
True. I mean,
Substitute
how else would we have
teachers.
gotten?
We're from the ministry, making sure everything is working properly.
Mm. Surprise inspection.
None of you guys saw what happened with the whole Shadow Academy thing or heard about it from our players?
What, you mean the zombies and the lich and stuff that we fought when we went there last time?
Yeah,
it was us three that went there and got the painting out of it.
Aha! Okay, good. Just curious.
No. We weren't talking about that Shadow Academy.
Oh, I see.
We're talking about a shadow of that Shadow Academy.
Got it.
One where it is still operational.
Sure.
And I wonder if we could find a new painting there.
Yes.
Got it.
And potentially, if we appear there as kids, then we've got access to school whoring. But no, it may give us more information. We will be able to learn more information about some of the stuff going on in.
Well, it's
Gothic.
all up to Doc Fulton being able to make an excessively low percentage or slightly higher percentage that he can reverse because he'll do something clever there.
Mm-hmm.
But not palace etiquette.
I have a skill plus 10, but that's about it to assist. That could assist.
Yana's got too many cards. Punisher. For her punishment, she'll be given more cards immediately.
Yeah, I have an assistant reroll too, so let's try to get this done.
So how long does it take?
Destination.
Does it take the 2 days or whatever?
I guess no idea. You can give me shadow lore rolls to answer that question.
Not sure on this one. You know what is funny though is like I don't know how I don't know how the kids arrive there normally. Don't they just like walk through a gate, or
Yes.
do they? Or
There's
is
a
it
gate room. We appeared in the gate room, remember?
okay?
And there was a gate behind us, and then we left it. We never got to see it again because there was always guards there. Shadow Law.
Shadow
No.
Lore.
Nah.
Perfect. Oh wait, you could use your reverse dice and get a 53.
Woo!
Out of curiosity, does the reverse dice specify it has to be your dice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you couldn't do it on a bad guy and make
No.
their hit on you become a critical fumble? Become a fumble, for example? Alright.
We ready to try this shit?
Yeah.
Ready to
I'm
get
just thinking,
funky?
do we need to get food? Do we need to get
Oh.
provisions?
We
and
should
clothing
definitely
and crap
bring
like that?
fucking like adventuring pack of
Yeah. That's all I was just thinking. Do we get geared up?
Yes.
Pete, take a card
Absolutely.
for suggesting that because I was really hoping you guys would just wander off and go, "We're dying. God, nothing's
And
edible
we should
here."
probably buy some like black cloaks like the teachers had, like the black robes.
Yep. We'll get the tailor to make us up some stuff like the teachers.
Yep.
Do we want to get armbands like the secret police, the legal police or whatever have as a
Sure.
fallback?
Like we could be in the robes and have those too. Do you think that'd
Yeah.
be overkill?
I just mean if they question us the robes and then we, like the teachers, we wear the robes and the kids shoot and wear things, and if the teachers question us, we say, well, actually, we're.
Sure. I think that's a good idea. Like we can have tailors here, make those.
Yeah,
and then wait a couple days and then go.
Our only drawback will be is if they ask to see our
Spirit pentagram.
pentagram, because we've all lost those after we walked the pattern. And besides, Obed doesn't have one on his body anyway, but that's a different matter entirely.
We'll cross that. Like maybe we'll just fast talk it or
we'll see,
intimidate them.
see if we can bluff our way out of it.
How dare you ask me for such a,
Yeah.
If
How
that doesn't work, well, I guess.
Do you think we
What?
would? Well, that's the thing we say. Do you think we would have be here if we weren't supposed to be here?
Yeah. Well,
We do it.
should be
Do it.
interesting. Are we done already? What the fuck?
As I said, I mean, we may find ourselves as kids, in which case this get up is we don't need to worry about because we're kids.
Yeah. So let's get the things we need. Let's tell the tailors to prepare the stuff and
So we get that done, Logan.
Done.
Okay. Does that take like a couple days?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
God damn it. Skill whoring time.
I was going to say.
Oh, I made my teaching.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Who are you teaching first?
Josh.
You got to specify before you roll.
I already knew who. It was the same pattern. I was just going to do the same pattern.
He did that the last time as well.
Yes, but he's a severe cockwomble, so there's no telling.
Fail. Sorry.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then I will try to teach Mildred.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. But we have 2 days.
So
Do it again.
Yep. Finish with this, and then I'll make my request. Oh, nice. Come on.
Mm.
Teach Mildred.
Teaching. Now it's your turn again.
Nope.
No, it was a second.
And on Mildred.
Create Trump.
If you want to spend more time, he could try to teach you that.
No, Mildred can try and teach me that.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh, I explode, Logan.
Perfect. That's
Mildred,
what
did you, unless you had other things you wanted to do, did you want to try and teach me how to create a trump?
Yes.
D4 off your hit points and your magic points, Christakos.
Okay.
So, teaching.
Oh, if you were to use reverse dice on that, you could roll a 80. And fail it. All right, Yana. It's all down to your teaching prowess.
No. How many days are we here? 2.
2. You can try it one more time.
No.
That's right. Thank you for trying. Oh, close.
Yeah.
Fulton whirls around inside of a small room going, whoop, 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 whoop.
Try to paint something.
Okay. You got 2 days. Why not?
Mm.
I did enjoy the thread where I'm keeping track of how much time has passed, and Scott's like, it's just so Logan can be a dick. And I'm like, yeah, shit's going on.
Mm.
If you want to spend several days waiting and shit, I'm totally good with that.
Hey, I learned a new skill.
Nice.
Ah. Well done. Apparently, Obed didn't get to play. You should change your name to Obed/Joshua McKay or Joshua McKay/Obed. That way, it'll let people know you're still a big, goofy looking fucking. Ah, another explosion?
I need to do that there. So, where's it getting it? Where's it getting it from?
You set fire to the carpet. Guards eventually burst in and dump sand on it and say, "Who started the fire?"
I did.
You?
I was making fun of Freddy and acting like how Freddy would act. My mistake. See what happens?
Right.
You can't even act like Freddy without shit like that happening.
He's a menace. Oh, you rolled a detect power pattern there at 30. DR8. Does that go anywhere you want?
I believe that. No, because that's like low, and I already have multiple versions of that.
Okay. Perfect, Pete. Okay, he's standing in front of you, Yana, flexing away, trying to impress you, but it's just not doing it.
Can't get it to go off.
Are you almost? What?
Well, what comes after create fire?
Fire tree. Huh. Nothing. That's a to be determined thing. You've encountered one of the holes in one of the spells. It used to be Flame Jet, but that got replaced.
Oh, I thought you were like bringing everything down when we talked about it. Okay.
Nope. Fireproof goes to D6 once ever, etc.
And there's no fire damage above the highest one. Like I couldn't go up to a higher damage.
Mm-hmm. No, you were doing create fire. You weren't doing your fire damage things.
No, yes, I was.
No, create fire is Creates a small flame like a big lighter in your hand.
I thought, like, so if I take the branch off and I get a crit on that.
The branch off is from fireproof. Fireproof is what you want to hit.
Got you. Let me.
Well, do you have the D6 once ever already for the fire damage?
Yeah.
Then
I have the max.
Oh, you help make the spells.
Yeah.
Jack shit's gonna help you then.
Okay.
There is no help for you there.
Got it. Okay.
Eventually, because it used to be after Create Fire, it used to be Flame Jet and Breathe Fire. Those are gone. And then there's Flaming Weapon. So it's basically Create Fire to be determined, Flaming Weapon to be determined, and then Fire Elemental. So, yeah.
Got it. I put stars into the next
spells. Eventually, I will get... If people make a bunch of spells now, eventually when I'm on my break, I will fucking try to get some time to work on the spells and stuff. So, are you guys ready to try this out?
Yep.
Yep.
We are?
Yes.
Why not?
They
So-
come drag him away.
Here we go. Explore Shadow.
Good luck.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have an assistant 5. Do you want someone trade
I've
me a
got a-
card?
Yeah, I'll trade you. Do you have a skill plus card?
No, I don't.
I'll trade you a skill plus 10.
I
Well,
also
actually,
have
we should
a-
have just played the cards.
Yes, we
We're
should
going
have.
to have you play the assistant. So there's 15 total.
I also have assistant 5 if you want to.
Yeah, please. So give me 20 total.
Yep.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
Go, gadget. Nice.
You've gone
Wait.
through about...
Reverse
What?
dice. I crit.
Ah, and hopefully it means that because it's a crit, it also means it works even better.
Mm.
Never, no, but he does
No,
manage
not for
to
that one.
scam the next power up. Hold on a second. Let me find which tree this is. Okay, pattern, explore shadow. You have two choices here, and they're both interesting. You could branch off to find a shadow person who looks like the person you want them to look like, or pattern defense. This gives a large bonus versus amber powers and stuff where applicable. That's essentially the next one up in the chain.
But isn't there travel specifically in this? If I stay on the same...
Pardon?
I thought that this had other ways to branch out instead of up.
No, just finding a oh shit. Okay. Yeah. This is branching over. It has like finding different specific stuff. That's like, I want to find a person who looks like me. I want to find special gear. I want to find, stuff like that. And let's see, or you could go up in the chain to go for pattern defense, where you bring up the pattern, hold the image in your mind, and hopefully it helps you resist whatever kinds of attacks. Usually psychic attacks are after you.
Because I thought the other day that you had said that one of them is travel to somewhere specifically in the shadow.
No, that's if you get that's if you're back on lead a small group through shadow, 4 to 10 people. You're not using that power. You're using the different one of explore shadow, which is level up from that.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna have to drag a bunch of motherfuckers around with you. You need at least 4 people to go for that.
I'll do pattern defense.
All right, here's the copy paste.